morning, everyone. Today I'm finally getting around to making my lavender soap, and of course the first thing I have to do is line one of my molds. Now I've had these molds made specifically for me because that is the shape and the size that I wanted. I wanted to be able to make tall bars, and out of this I get approximately 15-16 bars of soap depending on how thick I cut them. Now I have mixed up all my oils, and what I'm using today is olive oil is the main ingredient, 640 grams. Coconut oil, 76 degrees coconut oil at 452 grams. Lard, I like lard in my soap, 440 grams. Castor oil, I'm using 46 grams, and shea butter at 16 grams. So that is my ratio of hard and soft oils. Now this is a formula that I've used quite a bit. I'm making total weight of oils 3.5 pounds, and water as a percentage of oils would be about 33%. 5% superfat discount, and the lye concentrate is very important as well. So I'm using lye NAOH, which is the one that you use when you're making hard soap. And I have 226 grams of lye, and 524 grams of water. So we mix up all the oils in one container, and then we mix up the lye water in another container. Now the lye water, you measure the water first, and then you pour the lye crystals into the water, never the other way around. Lye is a caustic substance and very dangerous to work with, so always wear gloves, wear eyeglasses, so you need all kinds of protection. So that is my formula. Now, I am still waiting for my oils to soften up. As you can see here, I've got some hard bits. Now that's because my lard was in the freezer, so this is still softening up a bit before I can carry forward. Now I can probably blend this and get it to soften up, and I may just do that. Okay. Now everything was measured, and in order to get a good quality soap, you do have to measure everything. I will also be making a lavender soap, and with that I have lavender essential oil that I'll be using. I always use essential oils in my soaps. I don't like artificial scents and color. Now this person doesn't really want any color, so we're not going to add any color. But I think first thing I'm going to try to do right now is see if I can break up some more of this hard oils. And I do have my lye water outside, just outside the door. I like to mix that up outside because it does create fumes. Now this blender isn't super powerful, which works for me because I like to be able to control the, oh interesting, it has a crack in it. I like to control the trace amount, you know, when the soap goes to trace, and I don't want that to happen too quickly. I didn't realize that this, okay. And I'd like to get this oil softened up before I add the lye water, at least to some degree. Good, I think we're there. I'm going to get a dish for that oil. Okay, my lye water the lye has dissolved. So now I'm going to pour this into the oils. Very gently, you don't want to splash this at all. And the lye water is still very hot. It does give off quite a bit of heat when it is mixed up. And of course that's going to help the rest of the oils to melt. Now we just gently mix this up until it goes to trace. I don't want to add my scent in too soon. Now this blender I did pick up at the thrift store. I like to keep it separate from the one I use in the kitchen. Still not ready. Now, if I had a more powerful mixer, this would have already firmed up. And it's starting to come along. Almost there. Okay, this is coming to trace, and that is when you could see trails. When you pull this out and drip through it, you can still see some trails from it, so it's firming up a little. Now you don't want it to get too firm in the bucket before you pour. So at this point I'm going to add my lavender. And I want to add probably about half of this bottle. This is about 30 ounces, so at least about 15. And sometimes when you add your essential oils, it thickens up much faster at that point. Okay, I think we're there. So we'll mix that in good. Oh yes, that's definitely going to trace now, see? So Now I just want to take that out, put my lid on my lavender to save it for the next time, and we are going to pour this. I don't know if you can see, but it is thickened up already. Now it might be a little prettier if you'd added some color, but some people don't like color. Because normally the color is artificial anyway. And not doing badly here at all. But what I want to do is wipe down anything on the edges. And just for funsies, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of real lavender on top. Now, just enough so that if the individual doesn't like it, she can rub it off fairly easily. Okay, that is the soap made, and now we just let it saponify for the next 24 hours. That means we just let it firm up and harden up, and we're going to, I've always found that placing it in something like this keeps everything off of it, keeps it warm. Some people wrap them in towels, but I just put it in the box, put it away, and let it do its thing, and 24 hours from now we will pull this out and we will slice it up. So that's it for my soap making.